Oh, he's probably just in his head.
Or he's
You're
he's
good.
alive. Oh my god.
So basically, what I wanted to tell you guys, because it's short, is that there's going to be an entire elo system, and that elo system is what's going to grade each player. So, for example, you guys are going to be able to form your own team right here in the yard. But whenever push comes to shove and the tournament's going on, hopefully, like I said before, we can get you guys the elo system in here so that you guys can, grind your elo just like everybody else in the outside city. Or I'll come here personally if they won't allow me to do that. I'll come here personally and I'll grade you guys myself because that's how much I want you guys involved. But yeah, so there's gonna be elo system. Depending on your elo is what you're gonna get via the boxes and the containers and the skins. And then we're also going to give you guys, just like everyone else in the city, an opportunity to have your own line of skins. So if any of you guys are artists, I wouldn't start drawing
Ooh.
now, but you guys are going to be able to draw your own release of your portion of the chances to pull out the skins. So it will be included in the crates, and it's gonna be pretty cool. So if any of you guys are creative and want to start drawing in your spare time, that could be something that if it gets passed and pushed through, it could end up on your own personalized paintball gun.
That would
Hell
be
yeah, that would be
fucking
awesome.
nice.
Yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna try in every step of the way. If we do get this, from what I'm hearing, Dean, who is the core investor in it, wants us in or wants me in, and then it just has to pass through Lang Buddha and Leslie. If it does pass through those two, then we are all good, and we can start working on this probably like Thursday or Friday, and get you guys all
Fuck
the
yeah.
logistics and
Sounds
have you
good.
guys start building everything up and have the teams, start contacting you guys. What I want from you guys is like I said, get a list of people who are involved or want to be involved between you and all the lifers. We can't have too many people. If some people aren't managers, then I'll make them have other jobs. But I want the paintball league to run itself through here. I want you guys, although you are lifers, to have an opportunity to basically have and run your own company.
Okay.
Sweet.
I actually have a couple ideas with this. I think, but we'll talk more about this later, of course. And then we'll be real with you. If this is going to happen, you're probably gonna have to talk to the warden Fontaine.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
and that's what I'll do. At the end of the day, fuck Pontaine. I have to talk to Denzel because if the mayor says it's okay, then the warden probably will also.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's
So
probably
as long
true.
as I can as long as I can get it through Denzel, which again between us, get close. Denzel is boys with Buddha with Lang, our
Yeah.
partial investor.
Oh, we are well aware.
So if
Yeah.
that is true, right, which it is, then he's gonna want to help out his friend and this business for us. So if we
Yeah,
can get
Denzel's all
Denzel,
for us because I think we won him the election. If I'm being honest with you.
exactly. So there's that. Plus the DOC are going to be playing against you guys on paintball. So there's +2, and then +3. We're also going to put on trackers / disablers on the guns. So although I trust you guys, but just for her sake, if she's like, well, what happens if they use it in a jailbreak? Well, number one, you guys won't because you don't want to lose all the rights to be able to do all
Yup.
this. But number two, if anything ever happens during all the paintball matches, there's gonna have to be someone up top, like watching, because obviously this is prison. If they
Yes.
ever want to, they can press a button and all the guns are disabled and can't shoot anymore, and they're literally just props.
Okay.
So that's gonna be the cancel out for all the bullshit they're gonna give me about prison breaks and using it to take down guards and take out guards or whatever the fuck. So
the main issue, like, we kind of have with that, or at least me, is what are the local guards gonna think if we like pulled out a paintball gun? Are they just gonna realize that it's a paintball gun, or?
the local guards, from what I understand, even though they have the guns, they won't shoot you with the guns. If that makes sense.
Because we've had a
Okay.
few instances
We've had a
where,
few
like,
that have happened.
we've like pulled out a shoe and then PD come here because apparently.
Well, that just might be
they pulled
something
in a gun.
where, again, that just makes the DOC more involved, where you guys have to be like, listen, can you please go clear out all of the roofs for the guards so that we can play paintball?
All right.
And of course, like if it came to that or whatever, DOC could just radio into PD
yeah.
that
she's
we
going
are
to
having
put
that we're
down
having
the
paintball
locals.
practice. Yeah.
Listen, at the end of the
So-
day, like, I want to be able to. You guys have already created so much out of the stuff you already have. This is just another thing I want to add to that arsenal.
And we
Right.
greatly appreciate
Yes,
it.
we do.
And
Correct.
yeah, and at the end of the day, I think it'd be really fucking cool for the all-star team, because again, all these teams are going to be. So let me explain how the league's going to work. When you're playing public matches, depending on how good you're doing or how your elo is, you're going to be graded from F to A plus S, right? Depending on your grade is how much you're going to be worth during the draft. So every team isn't going to be able to stack up on S tier shooters, because guess what? They don't have enough money to do so, because every player is going to have a price value depending on their elo. So with that being said, people like you guys who are lifers who might not have that relationship but have a high elo, because you guys are going to be in here playing every day, are going to get selected. So how cool would it be if you guys could go to these tournaments and play with your fucking teams? Or, like I said, you guys are the manager of these teams that are playing. So you guys are able to go schedule the matches and be able to either play yourself if you're not a manager, or if you are a manager, to go and watch your teams play. And if you win, or if they win, you guys are obviously going to get paid yourselves. I'll wire transfer the money to you. So if you ever do get out, or if you want commissary, boom, you never have to want commissary again. You got cash.
Hell yeah. Nice. Plus, us being managed or whatever is going to be so easy because, like, God damn it, we just see each other every day.
You see each other, and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I told Dean. I said, listen, if there is people who see each other every day, have no bias, have to live with each other, so they don't even have to like each other, but they got to deal with each other, and have absolutely no sway or pick or whatever of if their team is going to play this team because, oh, I don't want to, or, oh, I don't like them, it's the fucking lifers, because they have no ties to anybody. They're their own entity. Yes, you guys have people on the outside you like myself, but at the end of the day, you're not going to put this team against this team because, oh my gosh, they don't like each other. But you also, like I said about the paintballs, you can't have outside sources influence. You guys are as pure as it comes in the city. So I need you guys to stay that way. If people come and say, schedule us against this team, you're going to say, fuck you. I'm going to schedule you against a team that I want to schedule you against. Because if that ends up happening and people start farming other teams, everything falls apart. So, like, I want you guys to stay the way that you are now, even whenever all of the traffic and the foot traffic and your players and people are coming in here asking for you to pick, whatever. I don't care. I just want you guys to stay exactly how everything is.
We'll keep
right
the integrity of the league intact.
Exactly, because you guys are going to be that foundation, and trust me, I'll take care of you guys for being that.
Hell yeah.
But at the end of the day, like you said, the integrity is what we got to keep, and in any sport, it's hard to keep the integrity.
Of course. I would say, Hutch, if there's one thing that we know how to do is basically, I know you're worried about, people smuggling shit in. We know how to keep our noses clean. That way we don't lose liberties like we do with the mines.
Yep.
So you don't have to worry on that front.
Absolutely. Well, guys, it's been a pleasure. My time is up. If you need anything from me, let me know. If you have any ideas also, I'll send you an email. I'm pretty sure email is probably blowing up from a bunch of idiots in my head. But I'll send you an email, and I'll make sure that you know it's me. And if you guys have any ideas, let me know.
Did you get mine that I wrote out in the sand
Yep,
out there?
I got it.
All right, sounds good. I'll go ahead and once when you email me, I'll go ahead and share, Bane's email, AJ's email, all this here. That way we can
we'll get a whole group going, all right?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, sounds
all right,
good. Man.
thanks, guys.
Peace
Appreciate
out,
you guys.
Hutch.
Take it easy, Hutch.
See you guys.